Honorable Chancellor, sir, I now request you to address the convocation.
जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी भवतु मे। Honorable President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu, your benign presence, precious presence, is itself a convocation. Vocation means love, you see. Being the visible garment of this nature, this almighty, this divine. Living, loving and dying are synonyms. That is what you teach us, you say. And as far as the Honorable Prime Minister of India is concerned, he has also delivered a message to the world at large, you see. And the message given is, the world may not believe that there can be any Mahadeva in void Samshan Bhumi mein ho sakta hai. But there is a truth, you see, ash mein se ish nikalta hai. राख में से भी शमशान भूमि की राख में से भी just like a phoenix one can rise like that, you see. The evolution has not blundered. That is what you teach us. It is we that we stop before our destination. One can meet the omnipotent in the house of flesh and make the life a million-bodied one. That is what you have taught us, you see. That is what your presence teaches me. Dhara aur gagan ka milan, your presence indicates an indication to all of us. And as far as the Union Minister of Education is concerned, Shri Dharmendraji Pradhan, I will fail if I don't express my gratitude to him, because today the national education policy impregnates that man is beyond body, mind and intellect. Vast and immeasurable satya ki khoj, that is what has been injected in the national education policy. So many, many thanks to the Union Minister of Health. My dear friends in the government, you say, Honorable Rohit Ji Pujari, Ashok Ji Pandal, and Vandaniya Behan Shrimati Professor Prajita Chaudhary Ji, Ashok Ji, the dignitaries, the members of the faculty, the celebrities, and the small walking universe in this universe, accept my humble salutations to this auspicious occasion, you see. As far as this university is concerned, what is this university? What university is, after all? Well, university and the universe and the universal man are interwoven, interconnected, you see. You can't separate the one from the other, you see. Can't divorce. Just like you can say zero, God and infinity in the words of Ramanujam, they are interwoven, interdependent, interconnected. You can't pluck a flower without shaking of a star and let the world take all their wealth together, you see, and all the technologies, the matters and the measurements together. Even then you will not be able to produce a single flower, you see. Phool paida nahi kar sakta hai. All this technology, matter and measurements are nothing else but illusion, delusion, confusion, false. Unless otherwise they are compelled to obey the spirit. Well, that is where the national education policies today stand, you see, to impregnate in the students so that भारत फिर से वहीं पहुँचे जहाँ वो पहले था, विश्व गुरु जिसको हम कहते हैं. Let us, as universe is concerned, is nothing else but the ultimate reality of the universe is love, you see. And universe is a dynamic web of interconnectedness. In the words of Maharishi Aurobindo, it is built on the existence of delight. It is erected on the pyramid of coexistence, you see. Russell says that if this planet is to survive, you see. It is to be saved if there should be cooperation. Well, where this cooperation, where this liberty, equality, fraternity, and universal brotherhood, talking of all this cooperation and coexistence, has completely failed, you see. Europe and America admit that we have failed, you see, as far as the education system has been concerned. All the outward forms of change brought about by wars, revolutions, and ideologies, even the religions and the education, has completely failed to change the basic instinct in a man, you see. And therefore, the national education policy stands, you see, today to impregnate us, or to recollect us, to remind us that we have been gifted with the fragrance and the melodies and the sweetness from the Almighty, from the Adi Shakti. And the least possible honesty demands of me to spread, to scatter. उसी से पूरी दुनिया को रंग दें, अपनी सुगंध से, अपने संगीत से, अपने माधुर्य से, सौंदर्य से, उससे दुनिया को रंग दे. That is what the Honorable Prime Minister said. Let us move into this world with a flower pot in our hands, you see, spreading fragrance. Because the ultimate greatness of a country or of a person doesn't depend upon his achievements. It depends upon the responsive truth and spreading the truth all around it, you see. So as far as these things are concerned, what is the solution, you see, after all? Then Lord Krishna speaks to Arjuna. Atma upamayen sarvatra samapashyati yo Arjun sukham chai dukkham chai sa yogi paramo mataha. The growing realization that there is a secret spirit and a divine reality behind all that we are one. ये पर शब्द कहाँ से आ गया? अपरा है या परा है? पर शब्द तो होता ही नहीं है. ये कहाँ से आ गया? And therefore, the real sense of unity, equality, and a common life, that in the pleasures, in the well-being, in the existence of my fellow man, my life is complete. Even if the smallest particle weeps, you see, हकीकत एक है हर शय की नूरी हो या आसमानी, लहू खुर्शीद का टपके अगर जर्रे का भी दिल चीरें. Whether this particle belongs to this earth or the heavens, if you cut open the heart of the smallest particle, the tiniest particle of the earth, the sun will weep tears of blood, you see. And that is what Lord Krishna speaks to Arjuna. The only solution that is not of coexistence or cooperation, universal brotherhood fails, you see. Ukraine, Russia, everywhere, you see. 3,000 years and 5,000 wars we have met, you see. How long? Men fighting with him, proxy war, private war, public war, all these wars are going on, you see. So much depends as far as this living goddess that is India, that is Bharat is concerned, and that much depends upon the people of Odisha, because here Vaikuntha, Lord Prabhu Jagannath dwells over here, you see. His presence is felt at every moment, at every time, you see. Therefore, it is very essential that Odisha will be reigning the world, you see, in the times to come. Not Odisha, you can say Utkal Janani, you can say. That will be reigning the world all over, you see. So as far as one line sentence can be spoken to the students, you say, the secret of life is that die before you die, you see. No matter, you see. Nothing to be embracing the fallible, you see. One shall have to be infallible, you see. And surrender to the unborn within Lord Krishna. That is what the purpose of perhaps education is. That is J. Krishnamurti also speaks, you see, bringing out the release of all the potentialities and energies in the pursuit of truth, which today national education policy speaks. My humble salutations to all of you at your lotus feet. Vande Utkal Janani, Bharat Mata ki Jai.